What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel, Chat with Jazz. This is your girl Jasmine. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Let's get into it. Let's chat. So, I wanted to talk about baddies in this last episode of Baddies, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't even watch the whole episode because this season is trash. The girls on this season is trash. The storylines are trash. The houses is trash. How they get to and from is trash. These hostings are trash. All of this is trash. This entire season is trash. How about we scrape this season, get us and get new girls, maybe about how many other new girls in the house right now, get that same amount of new girls, and let's start this all over. Let's start this season all over because this is terrible. Like each episode, it gets worse and worse. And that's crazy because, in my opinion, in the beginning, it was starting off kind of strong. It started off strong with the fight with Scotty and Anna. And then we got Teseki, Krishan, and Natalie going at it. Then we got the fallout with Teseki and Krishan. Krishan got her jumped. She effed up her friends because they had the wrong one. And then when Scarface got on the show, E.T., it just went downhill. And I don't want to say it's because of her, but I do think one person can change up the vibes and change up the energy of a show. I do think that. Just like there could be a star, there could be a rotten apple. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if E.T. the rotten apple. She a rotten apple. She's not the most rotten apple though, because this entire cast is trash. And I'm honestly so sick of seeing Natalie in the forefront. I'm sorry, as an executive producer, I feel like she should be behind the camera. Come out here and there when she need to, make her appearance here and there when she need to, because you know she's gonna do that. It's her show. She has no problem reminding us, and reminding her castmates, and reminding her friends, and reminding everyone that Baddies is her show. Even though she stole the concept from Bad Girls Club, but that's neither here nor there. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But you get what I'm saying, though. We don't need her on the show. You know, I like on Baddies that we don't. I mean, yeah, not Baddies, Bad Boys. I'm sorry. I like that we don't see her, and of course, it's a show with a bunch of men, so why would she be on there? But I want that for Baddies. I want her to just pop up when she needs to. When stuff start getting out of hand, that's when she got to show her face, like she do on Bad Boys. She do not need to be a cast member. I mean, honestly, at this point, why would she want to be one? She loves to tell everyone that she's been doing this for the last 15 years. So after 15 years, why do you still need to be being in the front of the camera in this sense? Why can't you just go behind the scenes and do what executive producers do? I think that's the main problem. Go behind the scenes and start up some ish. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Be two faced and whatever behind the scenes, because in front of the scenes we see this and we don't like it. It's old and it's tired, just like you. But that's neither here nor there. I didn't watch the whole episode, this last episode, because I know, I watched it late. I watched it yesterday actually, and I know that I knew already that they dedicated the whole episode pretty much to Smiley, or half the episode to Smiley. So I really didn't want to watch it because of that, because I know that, and I don't understand why they would have half of an episode dedicated to somebody fighting for their life. But we're gonna get into that. I'm gonna talk about the three main, the three main things that made me mad this episode. The smiley thing was one, of course. The second was Rollie's big ass and her talking about that she doesn't like that Biggie picked up a chair and was about to haul it at ET's ass. But girl, you was the same one in the last episode throwing water guns and ish at Biggie, and you got the nerve to say we shouldn't be picking up weapons if we can pick up somebody that if you can pick up something that can hit somebody in the face, you wrong for that when you literally did just that. Girl, make it make sense. What is really your issue with Biggie? It can't be because she was going back and forth online because y'all all do that. So if you don't have the energy with her, have it with all of the rest of them because y'all all do that. I thought y'all squashed whatever else it was at the reunion last season. What is really your problem with her? Is it because you see another big girl getting shine? Is it because you see another big girl getting shine because she has a better personality than you? Are you jealous? Are you intimidated? What is it? Because I don't understand the beef with Biggie. It even has come out that the person that allegedly, the man that allegedly hit Scarface had no relations to Biggie. We all know this. We all seen the footage. And Rollie's ass is still carrying it on, still acting like that Biggie knew that person when it was clarified by him and his family that they don't have no relations to Biggie. What is your issue with that woman? Don't get me wrong, Biggie is annoying. She's very annoying. I love her this season, but she's very annoying. A lot of things that she do really gets on my nerves. But I feel like she ain't doing nothing no different than what the rest of them is doing. So what is really your issue with her? That you can sit up there and be such a hypocrite. I get that you want to defend your friend. I get it. But defend your friend when she right and make it make sense at all times. Don't insert yourself in your friend's ish. She a grown ass woman and she can take care of herself. She don't need you to do all that. Ride for your friend, but be honest with your friend. Because what? Ugh. So I did not that very hypocritical of big. I mean, not a big of Rolly. Very, very hypocritical. What I also didn't like is when they were all, it was Rolly, Sapphire, Mariah Lynn, Natalie, and Scotty, right? They were all sitting there discussing Sukiyana, saying that they feel like Sukiyana kind of plays both sides of the fence, which fans have been saying that too, but I don't see that. I think Suki is one of the realest on the show. She with you when you right, and she not when you wrong. She the only one I feel like that really for real calls it out. And what she said, what was that last episode? Biggie is the star of the show. Smiley is the star of the show because that's what y'all as the castmates are making them. We as fans, we didn't see none of that yet. It's coming out now. But y'all made her the show before it even got to this point. She wasn't wrong for saying that. She ain't wrong for speaking the truth. You can be upset at the truth and all of that, but you gotta respect it at the end of the day. And maybe that's one of the issues. No, that's I just said that. So no, I was gonna say maybe that's one of the issues why you know Rollie doesn't like Biggie, but I did just say that she's probably a little somebody confirming that Biggie is the star of something. I'm sure it had Rollie see that she ain't like that. So okay, that added on to the problem of why she doesn't mess with that girl, whatever. But Suki wasn't wrong for that. I think Suki, the whole chain and pendant situation. I think it was no reason for Suki or Sapphire to insert themselves in that because Mariah Lynn is a grown ass woman, and if she was cool with bumping elbows with another woman who had her belongings, then that's just on her. Mariah said the shit was fake anyway. So, as a grown ass woman, if that's what she wanted, let her do what she want to do. She don't need y'all to come in and try to, be an army behind her and put a battery in her back because that's basically what y'all did. That's a grown woman. She ain't had no problems with it. Therefore, y'all shouldn't. That's all I'm saying. That's what I maybe didn't agree with as far as Suki, but everything else, yeah, I don't see how she's jumping the fence, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how she is. You can like somebody and tell them the truth, and if they're acting a certain type of way, I could still be like, you my bitch, but I don't like how you acting right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how that makes her flip floppy or whatever. How fans make it seem like she flip floppy because the girls say that about us. The Baddies East cast, they say that about us. They say we flip floppy because we don't agree with everything they do. I can still like you and not agree with everything you fucking do, sis. Like, what's really tea? And that's another thing. I know I'm all over the place. It's my ADD, man, whatever. But this cast is the most clap back, responding back cast of baddies ever. Because I don't think any other cast before this cast, baddies West, baddies South, I don't think they ever responded back to fans as much as this cast do now. This cast got a rebuttal for everything. This whole situation where I was getting into with Sapphire and Suki and how Sapphire basically just let them talk about Suki like that and say that she was a flip flopper and not defend her friend. Basically, it's just it's just a mess. It's just a mess. This situation, Sapphire, before this, before we didn't even see it, them get it like or have their differences yet. But Sapphire, before this, before it even came out, she already saying that her and Suki went through it and y'all gonna have a field day. She already said this before the episode aired. Like this cast let the fans get to them so much. No other cast have done this. No other cast has done this. This is why we need another cast because this cast is lame and we need to stop bringing back the same bitches. But anyway, like I was saying, the situation with Sapphire that didn't she didn't defend Suki and really have her back when the other baddies was talking about her, basically calling her fake. She didn't have her back then. I'm sorry, I'll be like if even if I don't agree with what my best friend has said or what she's done the last time she was around, you ain't finna tell me nothing about her. I'm gonna be like, oh no, we gonna cut this short. Don't talk about her while she's not here. She's gonna be here later. Get it off your chest then, but not while I'm right here. I don't want to hear it. Let's talk about the activities and what we finna do in Jamaica. Not my best friend. You feel me? That's what I feel like Safari should have did, and I don't really blame Suki for being upset with her. I don't think it was that serious, for them to cut each other off. Like I see like people saying that Suki shouldn't be friends with her. I don't think it's that serious because every friendship has its trials and tribulations and its ups and downs and this, that, and the fourth. But I do think she should have spoke up a little bit more. And if she recognized that within herself and is now, doing better with that, then that's cool or whatever. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that. It didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. And I'm yeah, so and yeah, that I'm losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I said it was Suki and Sapphire, well, Sapphire not defending Suki being a problem. Rollie and this whole Smiley situation with her allegedly, apparently, whatever the case may be, taking a seizure. Now listen, they didn't know that at the time. The producers and whatever, I'm pretty they didn't know that. None of as they were filming this, they didn't think, oh my god. I'm sure they didn't think, oh my god, this girl faking. And even if they did, why the hell was you posting? Fake or not, we shouldn't have not seen it. Like, hey, Smiley Sue, man, I'd be on their ass. How dare you post me in a situation where I'm literally here fighting for my life? Now, I'm no doctor or nothing, so I can't say if Smiley was lying or not. But it definitely seemed like she wasn't, from my opinion. I can't say it from an expertise point to prove why she was, why she was or why she wasn't. Just to me, I don't feel like she was. It did seem like maybe not a seizure, but it did seem like something was going on. She did genuinely seem disorientated, disorientated girl. She really did though, and I don't like that they showed that. What I think they should have done was cuts filming and proceeded letting the cast know in the next scene we had to take Smiley to the hospital. She's not doing well, or whatever the case may be. And we don't have the answers right now, but she's being taken care of. That's it, and shifted the energy of the episode. But no, they drugged that shit out. That's why I did not want to watch this episode because they drugged that shit the fuck out. And I just don't feel like, fake or not, we didn't need to see that. You gotta do better, Zeus. You gotta do better. They were filming for about a month, right? I'm sure they had so much content from that day, from the next day, from the day before, whatever the case may be. Even if they needed a filler, I'm sure they had that. You did not have to film this girl like that. And mind you, she is a mother too. What if her son grows up and sees his mother like that? We don't know what type of traumatic stress that could put on a child. We don't know what type of stress that put on her watching it back with half of the world. That should have stayed on Jamaica. We did not have to see that. And this is again why this season is trash. And because what? Zeus in general is trash. Because y'all couldn't have found nothing better. Bro, this is why I'm over this season. I'm extremely, extremely over this season. I've been waiting. What I've been waiting for, I feel like it's what everybody waiting for. Suki versus Rollie, and Natalie and Scotty getting into it for the 50 millionth time. That's what I've been waiting for. I'm sick of this fucking season. Sick of these girls. This shit is trash. You know what I mean? It's trash. They can't handle the heat from the fans. Bitches don't let shit get to their head. Went from being the fan favorite to the least favorite. And, because we keep bringing the same bitches back. Well, not us, Zeus. This season is so fucking trash. That is literally like two petitions going on right now. The first petition is to get Rollie off the show. And it's crazy to me because I used to love me some Rollie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't agree with everything she said and done, but I used to love me some Rollie. And you know what? I don't even dislike her now. Like I just feel like the BBL has went to her head. And she thinks she's too cute now. Like, girl, relax. Relax. because we can all still clock your T. We can all remind you who the F you are in case you forgot. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But I I liked her, like, and like I said, I didn't agree with everything she did, but or said, but I liked her because I feel like every show needs a villain. Every show needs a villain. We got a villain out of Tiffany, New York, Evelyn Lozada, Tammy, uh, Nene Leaks. Like these are people that gave us that. I love the villain of the show because the villain of the show is what makes the show. But what makes I think where people seen a little bit of a disconnect with Rollie is because she doesn't show a softer side of herself. You know what I'm saying? We seen all the women that I just named. We seen a softer side of them. We don't haven't really seen a softer side of Rollie, and I think that's where a lot of the disconnect is coming from because she just comes across. It doesn't come across as a villain. It comes across just straight up fucking mean. And you know what I'm saying? These days, I like I said, it was I didn't agree with everything. I never agreed with everything she said and done, but I liked her because we needed that. We need the villain, but we also need the villain to be a little bit more humanized, so it can be more of a connection there. And I think that's what's happening. People don't see that with Rollie, and it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And then she got online, of course, like they all do, and responded back with, "I'm not going anywhere," basically. And honestly, I don't think Rollie is going anywhere either. I think her spot is secured for a while. I think they both are like embedded to each other. Zeus is embedded to Rollie, and Rollie is embedded to Zeus. Meaning, I don't think Zeus is going to let her go because Rollie has a lot of tea on him. So they're not going to let her go, and she isn't going to let go because she's still thinking that they're going to give her a show, which is clearly not happening. So they're both embedded to each other. They know if they kick Rollie off and don't give her that show, she exposing everything. And Rollie, in her mind, she like, I'm gonna stay here and stay loyal to whoever I gotta stay loyal to until they get me my own show. And it's sad because I think it's time to cut ties. I don't think she's going anywhere, but I think it's time to cut ties, and I think they need to start listening to the fans because we the one that watch this stuff. We're the one that subscribes to this network. We give y'all what $6 every month. We ain't gotta do that. Some of us only gave you the $6 to watch baddies. We don't watch nothing else y'all put out. So I think y'all owe it to us to listen to us and listen to our suggestions. And when we say we want certain people off the show, and when we say we're tired of seeing the same faces, y'all need to listen to that because this is the problem now. We come out with a petition to get people off the show. Whether they're listening or not, they see it. And then it's slowly but surely a decrease, a decline in subscribers and in views because y'all are not listening to the feedback that y'all ask us for. That's crazy to me. Another petition they have is with ET. Now I don't think ET coming back. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Don't we already have for Baddies Caribbean? Don't we already know the returning faces? And it's Rollie, Mariah Lynn, Scotty, and Natalie and Suki. Yeah, so I don't think ET gone. I she probably should have stayed where she was at, to be honest, because she from South Central Valley, so now that's TV. And I want to get into now that's TV. I really want to get into that and do reviews and have my opinions on that stuff as well, like Central Baddies and all that, South Central Baddies. But anyway, yeah, I don't think EC is coming back. So I don't know what the purpose behind that petition, other than, well, like I just said, they need to listen to us. Then we don't have to do stuff like this. But I don't think she's coming back. But I do think Rollie is coming back, and you know who else? Who I think her spot is secure. She's obviously coming back, but I think her spot is secured for the next few seasons, as well as Scotty. Now, we don't have a petition of Scotty yet. I don't think, but I don't believe she's. I don't. I believe her spot is secured, and I think she's more embedded to Natalie than she is to Zeus. Because I feel like Natalie is the type to do shit for you and then throw it back in your face. And then I think Natalie knows a lot of tea on Scotty. Because we know Scotty ain't gonna ever expose nothing. But Natalie, she's more likely to. So I think she has really, and she feels extra loyal to Natalie, which is crazy to me because I really don't think, from what we see, I don't see where a friendship will lie. They don't seem, I mean, well, we don't know these people, but I just don't see where a friendship will begin to lie. I don't see the common ground there. I think Scotty is a bad bitch. People can say what she want about her. I think she one of the prettiest on the show. It's like, girl, why you hanging around Natalie? But like I said, I think she feels overly loyal to her because Natalie, because of who Natalie is. And I ain't gonna, and I also do think she genuinely loves Natalie. But I just don't think Natalie really, not, I ain't gonna say she doesn't love her, but I don't think she respects her. And that's what we're gonna see the next episode when the two of them get into it. And I'm like, Scotty, girl, is you gonna defend yourself this time around? Somebody like, cause the way you let her do what she did last season, and I don't know why it's why y'all still friends or whatever. That ain't my business. Every friendship got their own rules and shit. Couldn't be me, but whatever. But I just hope that it seemed like Scotty is I ain't gonna say they fought because it don't really look like they fought. It really looked like they was having like a just tugging at each other. They was having a tugging match. But I just, Scotty girl, I just hope it ain't like it was last season because I was like, child. And I wasn't even one of the people who thought Scotty was pussy and this, and this. I wasn't one of those people because we seen Scotty fight. We seen Scotty fight Rollie. We seen Scotty fight Razor. You know, and she pressed Krishan. Y'all remember? I actually just seen a clip of that like yesterday. Y'all remember when we were first introduced to Scotty? She pressed Krishan. And see, that was the Scotty I liked because that energy seems more genuine than the energy we're getting today in this season. Because this season it's obvious somebody putting a battery in her back. But when she was pressing Krishan, I didn't get that. I, all I know is I'm sick of seeing her. I'm sick of seeing Rollie. I want ET off. I want a whole new cast. Bring on a whole new season. How about that? Get to the reunion. Do something. Just leave this alone. I'm fucking over it. For real. Bring but you know what also pisses me off? Why did they do auditions when they already have the girls who they want when they're picked out? Because I think I seen them talking about some auditions yesterday for Baddies Caribbean. Why the hell are y'all doing that when you already know that in your mind who you got as your a pick? When you already know it's not gonna be no girls that are not known. It's always a reality show girl. You like why are we doing these auditions when you're just gonna pick girls from reality TV shows? We want to see new faces. We want to see girls who that don't have large followings. And if they small creators, small influencers, whatever, girls that are new to this and not true to this. We are sick of seeing the same females. We're sick of these tired ass storylines, this badass editing. We're sick of this. We can get so much better from Zeus if Zeus actually listened to what we say and also maybe put a little bit of more effort in how they do things. Because there was no reason for us to see Miss Smiley fighting for her life, fake or not, on this last episode. We could have got a filler episode. We could have got something else. We ain't have to get this. Do better, Zeus. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever I drop a new video. This is your girl Jazz, and I'm out. Peace.